Hi, this is Ryan Hoff with your AIC Legislative Minute for February 16th, 2023, brought to you by SRI. The Indiana General Assembly is already approaching the halfway point with the first round of deadlines just a few days away. Committee action in the House must be finished by Tuesday the 21st, and Senate committees must have finished by the 22nd. All bills must have progressed from the House with a final vote by Monday the 27th, and from the Senate on the 28th. Of course, there are updates to the bills since I last updated you, one of which is House Bill 1167 will require live streaming of public meetings and archiving of the streamed video. This bill was amended this week to narrow the requirement to only commissioner and council meetings and any other governmental body meetings held in either the commissioner or council chambers. This bill passed the House this week with a vote of 86 to 9 and will be eligible for Senate consideration. House Bill 1085 would reform tax increment financing distributions and the makeup of redevelopment commissions. The bill would require redevelopment commissions to have a member appointed by the school board while removing a commissioner appointment. The bill would also require a mandatory pass-through to schools of 5% of the revenue they otherwise would have received from the AV incremental growth. Another 5% would be required to pass through for police and fire service. For county TIFs, the pass-through would be to county's costs of police and or fire, and for city TIFs, it would pass through to the city for police and fire. This bill is eligible for final consideration in the House next week. House Bill 1499, which is the House Property Tax Relief Package, proceeded out of Ways and Means Committee this week after some significant changes. Instead of a 4-year relief package, the bill was slimmed down to a 2-year span. The tax cap on residential property would lower to 0.95% next year and 0.975% in 2025. The max levy growth quotient would be capped in those years as well, limited to around 3% growth. There are other changes as well included, such as increased supplemental homestead deductions for those 2 years. The fiscal impact overall to counties is reduced with these amendments, and AIC is diligently working to make sure all the mechanisms are fully understood. As we've said before, we expect this legislation to be a work in progress right through to the end of session, so keep an eye out for this bill. Thank you to everyone who attended the AIC Legislative Conference last week, and thank you to all of you who have discussed these and other bills with your legislators. We'll have a chance to catch our breath during the short break after deadline day, but we will continue to update you on everything going on at the State House. This has been the AIC Legislative Minute for February 16th, brought to you by SRI.